I'd like to play a game tonight on tonight's video. It's called Reality Check. And the worldview of people I recognize, or have recognized over the years, is nearly impossible to change. But I thought I would share a small story, just a small story, that when my daughter was young, when she was 5, 6 years old, she point blank asked me about Santa Claus. And I didn't think it was apropos to start lying to my child, so I told her the truth. The reaction of the other parents as my daughter felt necessary to, pass along this information wasn't good, and I don't know a better way to have handled it. That being said, for decades, I've tried to explain to people that they're not getting paid the right odds, the implied odds, the risk-adjusted return for buy and hold is a fantasy because of survivorship bias that I've talked about many times. And the one thing that just kept surfacing whenever I would say these things, that, out of the 500 stocks in the S&P, only 80 exist or something. That means that the other 400-odd companies, have failed, or they weren't good buy and hold. So owning the right buy and hold is so difficult. But yet, I heard the famous words, Warren Buffett, time and time and time again. And that's why I want to play the game of reality check tonight. And what I want to do is, I want anybody out there that possibly sees this video, please pass this one along, not from me, but just find somebody to argue a few of these small, little, tiny Warren Buffett facts. The facts about Warren Buffett. He had good performance. He came from a wealthy family. He started young. Investing was easy. You see a kid drinking Coca-Cola. You have an insurance company spending off free net cash flow. You figure globalization's coming. You buy more Coca-Cola. It works out. Gillette, great. You've had some things work out. You know what? Lots of people have had things work out before. The dot-com people had spectacular success. I mean, go look up Paul Rodder or Jim Simons. There's all kinds of people in market wizards that have been spectacular at this business. Warren Buffett just isn't one of them. He was a guy that was lucky at the right time. Let's talk about Warren Buffett facts, okay? The Warren Buffett facts are very simple. He has no money management skills whatsoever. He's specifically bad. He lost half the money in a few weeks. That's a fact. It happened. 2, he was the 5th largest TARP recipient. The 5th largest TARP recipient. So during his usurious, dirty, underhanded bailing outs of companies from Goldman Sachs to Wells Fargo, he received so many billions of dollars in government aid. We can all do well if somebody comes around and bails us out, okay? You don't have to be Warren Buffett. You just have to have those kind of connections. Warren Buffett's suggesting that derivatives are this evil monster and financial weapons of destruction has just proved him to be an outright liar. Period. He has $63 billion worth of derivative exposure. He's rallying with the government to not be regulated on this. He knows if he has to post margin, he's in trouble, which leads me to believe that that $63 billion he has in derivative exposure might trump the entire market capitalization of Berkshire Hathaway. I don't want to go with rumors. I'm only talking about facts. So those are the facts. He can't manage money. He loses half of it in a few weeks. B is, without government bailouts, we have no idea where he'd be. And C is, he's still massively leveraged with derivatives. If that makes him so wonderful and great, then the worldview's right, your worldview's right, whoever believes in him. I'll look at my crystal ball and trade day over day and try to make a little bit of money and keep that money. But all the people that want to argue this and believe in this Warren Buffett, Santa Claus figure, I just think it's fucking stupid.